Hello guys, today let's look at the best, or most effective skill moves, used inside or around the box, so without wasting much time let's jump into the video. Beginning with the heel to heel, this skill move is so underrated, and it's rarely used, but to tell you what this skill move is so overpowered than what you think, it's one of the basic skilled move you should first learn and implement into your gameplay. So how do we perform this skill move? First of all, this skill move is a 4-star skill rated, and to be able to perform it you need a 4-star skilled player and above, for example Lionel Messi and Kylian Mbappe. Then flick the right analog in front of that player, or the direction where that player is facing, then flick to the back of that player, so it's a front and backward flick of the right stick analog. Number 1, it's very effective when driving into the space. This skill move mainly is used to beat that defender aside of your player, and it's very effective this way. It's not like other skill move where the defender is in front of your player. Here it works best when that defender is aside, and there's space in front to exploit. For example here I received the ball inside the box with my player Gareth Bale. As you see, the opponent's defender is aside, and he's containing my defender very well. I see this little space in front here. I perform the skill move, beating the opponent's defender and score. This skill move is flashy, and that's why it's one of the best skill move inside the box to create goal scoring opportunities. The second skill move is the moving scoop turn. This skill move is also underrated, but if you try using it you will experience its effectiveness, and how easy it beats the defender. It's one of the best old school skilled moves on the game. If you have played the last 4 FIFA series you know what I'm talking about. To perform the moving scoop turn you need a 5-star skilled player, in the likes of Neymar, Mbappe, and many more. So you need to perform the fake shot while moving. To perform it you first press the shot button, and then the pass button. It's a fast press motion of these two buttons, but that is a fake a shot. The scoop turn you need to perform the fake shot, but pointing the left analog towards 60 degrees from the player, and that's how the moving scoop turn is performed. As any skill you need space to burst into. The scoop turn can beat the opponent's defender in almost all angles, and the good thing your player doesn't make a heavy touch while exiting the skill move animation like other skills. He keeps the ball close to his feet. That's why it's difficult to defend this skill move. For example here, I receive the ball in the final third. As the opponent is pressing my player from this direction, I perform the scoop turn and beat his defender to score a nice goal. The next example, I received the ball inside the box with my player Cristiano Ronaldo, a 5-star skilled player. I notice space in this direction. As the opponent is directly approaching my player, I perform the scoop turn and beat his defender, remaining with the open space and angle to score a nice goal. The third skill move is the normal stand-still elastico. The skill move is good, but the stand-still version of it is the most overpowered and effective. This is also one of the best old-school skill move. To perform the elastico first of all you need a 5-star skilled player, then roll the right stick analog from the right foot of the player, through his back, then to his left foot, performing a half circle. That U-shaped format is illustrated using the right stick analog. On the side of left-footed players you do the opposite, from the left foot of the player, to his right foot, also performing a half circle. Elastico is effective because of its flashy nature. The stand-still version you need to make your player stop the ball and stand. We have 2 ways to do this. One is by use of L1 stop. Here you just tap on the L1, your player will stop the ball and stand, facing the opponent's goal, or you can perform a fake shot stop, by performing the fake shot, but here you don't press anything else, it's just circle and X button. Your player will perform the trick and face the opponent's goal. Here you just add that combo of stand-still, then elastico to complete the trick. This works best inside the box, especially against the opponents who over-anticipate your movements. Stop the ball and the opponent commits to one side, then perform the skill and beat his defender. And the good thing, the player performs the stop animation while facing the opponent's goal. Here it's easy to pull out the elastico, very effective. The fourth is the Stepovers. Since the beginning of FIFA 23 up to now, this has been so far one of the best skilled moves on the game. It's very easy to perform and it doesn't need highly skilled players to be performed. We made a lot of tutorials explaining this skill move, meaning it's so effective and it's the meta right now. To perform the skill move you need a 2-star skilled player and above. then roll the right stick analog in front of that player, as simple as that. Don't forget that your player has to be in a moving motion in order to perform the effective type of stepovers, and you need to also check our full guided video explaining more about this skill move. Check the link in the description. This skill move is boosty and it adds that momentum into your attack. Inside the box you need that space where your player will drive into. This skill move protects the ball from being tackled very easily by the opponent, so it beats the defender with a lot of ease. The skill move works best when driving inside the box. That force your player uses to push himself inside the box, that makes it very deadly and effective inside or around the box. The final skill move is one, and by far the best skill move on the game, the reverse elastico. It's not easy to deal with this move if you're the one against it. It's the best skill move inside the box. This skill move is untouchable and it's rarely nerfed. I don't remember the day this skill move was nerfed. It has been powerful for couple of FIFA series, very dominant skill move and a lot of pros like to use it. To perform this skill move you need a 5-star skilled player, then roll the right analog from the left foot of the player, through his back, to his right foot, performing a half-circle shape. A lot of you guys don't like using left-footed players to perform skilled moves like elastico, but to tell you what, if you just understand one logic, it will be easy for you to pull out the skill move using both right-footed and left-footed players. So the problem is all about performing elasticos. To perform the reverse elastico with left-footed player you roll the right analog from the left foot of the player, through his back, to his right foot. So the logic is, performing the reverse elastico, it's from the non-dominant foot, or the weak foot of that player, to his strong or dominant foot. If you understand this logic it will be easier for you to perform elasticos using players with different foot strengths. On the side of normal elastico you use the same logic, but different way, from the strong foot of the player, to his weak foot. So you just need to get some time and practice these skilled moves using players with different foot strengths. Reverse elastico is so flashy, which makes it hard for the opponent to anticipate, and so it's difficult to defend. To defend this skill move you need to be super patient and reactive, and that's difficult for some of the opponents, and so this skill move dominates the box. You can even add that stand still version to make it more effective, and we all know how to make your player to stop the ball and stand. This version is the most deadliest of all skill move. It's hard to stop if the opponent pulls it out. For example here, as I'm dribbling to this direction, my opponent anticipates it and he tries to stop it, so I perform the L1 stop, and my player stops the ball. Then I perform the reverse elastico to drive into the space to score a nice goal. Another example here, I drive into the box using the stepovers, after I stop the ball and perform the stand still reverse elastico, using the left-footed player, and I scored a nice goal. So that's it guys for today. Remember to like the video and subscribe to the channel. Thanks for watching.